All right, now, my Y&R fans, we got to talk about Summer confronting Nick and Sally about their situationship. Victoria is planning for Nate to take somebody's job. Devon confronts Nate, and Sally has to call Adam about Connor. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for October 18th. And without any other further ado, let's talk about this drama. So let's swing over to Newman Enterprises because Nate comes clean to Victoria about exposing their plan. But he does mention to her that he kept her name out of all of it. Now, Victoria decides that the takeover can still be salvaged, but Nate don't have any shares since his board seat never legally translated into ownership stake anyway. Okay. Now, besides that, Nate also thinks that he needs to focus on trying to make things right with his family right now. Now, Victoria decides Nate's loyalty should be rewarded since he didn't rat her out to Devon and the rest of them. And with that in mind, Victoria vows to find Nate a suitable position at Newman Enterprises. And it looked like it's Sally's position as CEO over at Newman Media. Now, over at Chancellor Winters, Devon admits that he isn't sure whether Tucker is telling the truth. Now, after what happened with Nate, Devon don't trust anyone at this point. Now, Devon thinks the smart thing to do is just pull the plug on this whole IPO thing. But Lily knows, we got to talk to Jill about that. However, Devon make it perfectly clear that he's not going public. So Jill just going to have to go through him if she wants to insist on doing it. And it looks like he's trying to say, Lily, you're just a figurehead at this point. This is between me and Jill. So, over at Newman Media, Summer is demanding to know why Sally is spending all this time with her dad, Nick, outside of the office. Sally act like, we're just friends. Liar. But Summer is skeptical and finds this whole idea of Sally dating her dad beyond disturbing. A lot of us do too. Now, after Summer asks if this is about making Adam jealous, or perhaps a power move, she insists that her dad deserves better than her. Now, Summer don't want Nick pulled into any type of Sally's disasters that's always happening in her life. But Sally thinks Summer just need to let her dad make his own decisions and pretty much tell her to mind her own business. So now we're over at the Grand Phoenix rooftop. Nick finds Adam after he spent the whole night up there. Wow. Now Adam bickers with Nick. They go back and forth. Who won't want Sally? Caught in the middle of another brother versus brother feud. She wouldn't be in the middle, Nick, if you hadn't inserted yourself. Anywho, Adam assures Nick that he's not a glutton for punishment and knows that he can't force Sally to forgive him. Now, as Adam heads off to work, he suggests Nick can just tell Sally everything they talked about and suggests that, hey, you put your cape on and you save the day. Now, with Adam being on the rooftop all night, guess what? He's late for work at Jabot, and he looks a mess, and he looks out of it. Kyle, oh boy, thinks Adam is proving that he is a liability, but he ultimately warns Adam to just keep digging yourself that hole until you bury yourself in it. I'm like, this man cannot catch a break. First Sally, Nick, and now Kyle. Wow. So now it's Nick's turn to get a grilling from his daughter, Summer, because she's confronting him about this whole Sally situation. Now, Nick is arguing that, we're just close friends for now. Yeah, day before yesterday, y'all were seeing it where it goes. Now, although Summer is still on edge about it, she decides to put all the drama on hold and enjoy her vacation and honeymoon with Kyle. So now Sally is over at Crimson Lights and she finds Connor alone. Who leaves a little kid over at a coffee house by themselves? No, I forgot. Connor is not a kid. Anyway, he admits that his mom dropped him off to meet his dad who's running late. Now, Connor wonders if Sally is there to take him to Adam, but she was like, no, I'm not about to do that. Now, once Connor realized Sally and Adam are not back together, he knows that his dad was always in a good mood after he saw her. Now, Adam doesn't smile as much as he used to since he misses Sally. And while she's chatting, she discreetly texts Adam to get over to the coffee house ASAP and mention that it's about Connor. Now, in the meantime, Connor does confess that he lied about seeing Adam when they pulled up. So, Chelsea would just take off. Now, Connor also adds, although Chelsea thinks things are fine between them, they're not anymore. Okay? Now, Adam appears on the patio door looking concerned over, this whole crisis. But I'm wondering, is this going to be the situation, or is Connor going to be the one who actually bring these two together? At least we can all hope so. Now, back over at Newman Enterprises, Victoria gives Nick updates on this whole takeover deal imploding. Now, when Victoria says that she want to replace Sally with Nate, Nick is not happy about this and call it a knee-jerk response. Victoria and Nick, they go back and forth about what's the right move, but he'll eventually get her to kind of put this whole discussion of firing Sally on the table. For now, Nick just wants to be sure that they agree to do absolutely nothing at this point. But I don't understand why Nick was so surprised, because they were going to fire her in the beginning. Of course, this has to do with him sleeping and building this connection with Sally, which is why he again is once putting on his cape to try to save her from losing her job. The question is he going to be successful? And finally, over at Nate's penthouse, he opens the door and there is an angry Devon there who pushes Nate to help him understand what the hell is wrong with him. Now, Devon suggests that this is Nate's chance to come clean about everything and reveal why he wanted to screw them all over the way he did. Now, after Devon said, well, there's no job on the table, he sees no reason for Nate to hold back. So this is going to be interesting, to say the least. The catalyst in this whole situation, going way back over a year ago, is Elena, the woman that came in between these two. The fight that caused all the nerve damage in his hands, all the drama between these two over Chancellor Winters, and now, of course, this whole failed espionage plot. But we got to stay tuned, because it looked like this whole family feud between Nate and Devon is still going to continue. So we got to see how it all unfolds. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. If you haven't checked out the bold and the beautiful recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.